When your head gets twisted and your mind grows numb. When you think you're too old, too young, too smart or too dumb. When you're lagging behind and losing your pace in a slow motion crawl or life's busy race. No matter what you're doing, if you start giving up, if the wine don't come to the top of your cup, if the wind's got you sideways with one hand holding on and the other starts slipping and the feeling is gone, and your train engine fire needs a new spark to catch it, and the wood's easy finding but you're lazy to fetch it, and your sidewalk starts curling and the street gets too long, and you start walking backwards so you know that it's wrong, and lonesome comes up as down goes the day, and tomorrow's morning seems so far away, and you feel the reins from your pony are slipping, and your rope is sliding because your hands are a-dripping, and your sun-decked desert and evergreen valleys turn to broken down slums and trash can alleys, and your sky cries water, and your drain pipes are pouring, and the lightnings are flashing and the thunders are crashing, and the windows are rattling and breaking and the rooftops are shaking, and your whole worlds are slamming and banging, and your minutes of sun turn to hours of storm, and to yourself you sometimes say, I never knew it was going to be this way. Why didn't they tell me the day I was born? And you start getting chills and you're jumping from sweat, and you're looking for something you ain't quite found yet, and you're knee deep in dark water with your hands in the air, and your whole worlds are watching with a window peak stare, and your good girl leaves and she's long gone a-flying, and your heart feels sick like fish when they're frying, and your jackhammer falls from your hands to your feet, and you need it badly, but it lays on the street, and your bell's banging loudly but you can't hear its beat, and you think your ears might have been hurt, or your eyes turned filthy from the sight-blinding dirt, and you figured you failed in yesterday's rush, when you were faked out and fooled while facing a 4 flush, and all the time you were holding 3 queens, it's making you mad, it's making you mean, like in the middle of Life magazine, bouncing around a pinball machine, and there's something on your mind that you want to be saying, and there's somebody someplace ought to be hearing, but it's trapped on your tongue and sealed in your head, and it bothers you badly when you're laying in bed, and no matter how you try you just can't say it, and you're scared to your soul you just might forget it, and your eyes get swimmy from the tears in your head, and your pillows of feathers turn to blankets of lead, and the lion's mouth opens and you're staring at his teeth, and the jaws start closing with you underneath, and you flatten your belly with your hands tied behind, and you wish you'd never taken that last detour sign, and you say to yourself, just what am I doing? On this road I'm walking, on this trail I'm turning, on this curve I'm hanging, on this pathway I'm strolling, in the space I'm taking, in this air I'm inhaling. Am I mixed up too much? Am I mixed up too hard? Why am I walking? Where am I running? What am I saying? What am I knowing? On this guitar I'm playing, on this banjo I'm frailing, on this mandolin I'm strumming, in the song I'm singing, in the tune I'm humming, in the words that I'm writing, in the words that I'm thinking, in this ocean of hours I'm all the time drinking. Who am I helping? What am I breaking? What am I giving? What am I taking? But you try with your whole soul best never to think these thoughts, and never to let them kind of thoughts gain ground, or make your heart pound. But then again you know why they're around, just waiting for a chance to slip and drop down. 'Cause sometimes you hear them when the night comes creeping, and you fear that might catch you asleeping, and you jump from your bed from your last chapter of dreaming, and you can't remember for the best of your thinking if that was you in the dream that was screaming, and you know that it's something special you're needing, and you know that there's no drug that'll do for the healing, and no liquor in the land to stop your brain from bleeding. And you need something special, yeah, you need something special, alright. You need a fast-flying train or a tornado truck to shoot you someplace and shoot you back. You need a cyclone wind on a steam engine howler that's been banging and booming and blowing forever, that knows your trouble 100 times over. You need a ground bus that don't bar no race, that won't laugh at your looks, your voice or your face, and by any number of bets in the book will be rolling long after the bubblegum craze. You need something to open up a new door, to show you something you've seen before, but overlooked 100 times or more. You need something to open your eyes. You need something to make it known that it's you and no one else that owns that spot that you're standing, that space that you're sitting, that the world ain't got you beat, that it ain't got you licked. It can't get you crazy no matter how many times you might get kicked. You need something special, alright. You need something special to give you hope, but hope's just a word. But maybe you said or maybe you heard on some windy corner round a wide-angle curved. Well, that's what you need, man, and you need it bad. And your trouble is you know it too good, 'cause you look and you start getting the chills. 'Cause you can't find it on a dollar bill, And it ain't in Mace's windowsill. And it ain't on no rich kid's road map. And it ain't in no fat kid's fraternity house. And it ain't made in no Hollywood wheat germ. And it ain't on that dim lit stage with a half-wit comedian on it, ranting and raving and taking your money, and you think that it's funny. And you can't find it in a nightclub or a yacht club. And it's sure it in the seats of the supper club. As sure as hell you're bound to tell, and no matter how hard you rub, you just ain't gonna find it on your ticket stub. No, and it ain't in the rumours people are telling you. And it ain't in the pimple lotion people are selling you. And it ain't in no cardboard box house or down any movie star's blouse. And you ain't gonna find it on a golf course. And Uncle Remus can't tell you, neither can Santa Claus. And it ain't in the cream puff hairdo or cotton candy claws. And it ain't in the dime store dummies or the bubblegum goons. And it ain't in the marshmallow noises or chocolate cake voices that comes knocking and tapping in Christmas wrapping, saying, ain't I pretty, ain't I cute, and look at my skin shine, look at my skin glow, look at my skin laugh, look at my skin cry, when you ain't even sense if they've got any insides. These people so pretty in their ribbons and bows, now you'll not know on no other day, find it on the doorstep made out of paper mache, and inside it the people made of molasses, that every day buy a new pair of sunglasses. And it ain't in the 50-star demos and flipped-out phonies who'll turn you in for a tenth of a penny, who'll breathe and burp and bend and crack, and before you can count them 1 to 10, do it all over again, but this time behind your back, my friend. The ones that wheel and deal and whirl and twirl and play games with each other in a sandbox world. And you can't find it either in the no-talent fools that run around gallant and make all the rules for the ones that got talent. And it ain't in the ones that ain't got any talent but think they do and think they're fooling you. The ones who jump on the wagon, and just for a while because they know it's in style, get their kicks, get out of there quick, and make all kinds of money and chicks. And you tell yourself and you throw down your hat saying, Christ, do I gotta be like that? Ain't there no one here that knows where I'm at? Ain't there no one here that knows how I feel? Good God Almighty, that stuff ain't real. No, but that ain't your game. It ain't even your race. You can't hear your name, you can't see your face. You gotta look some other place. And where do you look for this hope that's a seeking? Where do you look for this lamp that's a burning? Where do you look for this oil well gushing? Where do you look for this candle that's a glowing? Where do you look for the hope that you know is there and out there somewhere? And your feet can only walk down 2 kinds of roads. Your eyes can only look through 2 kinds of windows. Your nose can only smell 2 kinds of hallways. You can touch and twist and turn 2 kinds of doorknobs. You can either go to the church of your choice, or you can go to Brooklyn State Hospital. You'll find God in the church of your choice. You'll find Woody Guthrie in Brooklyn State Hospital. And though it's only my opinion, I may be right or wrong, you'll find them both in the Grand Canyon at sundown.